welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome to the family. My name is Tats and this is my channel. So today we're going to be doing a Q&A. I put up a stake on Instagram quite a long time ago and I asked you guys to ask me some questions, and I'm just going to go through some of them and answer them. And also, like, I haven't been on YouTube in a while because I just was not in a good headspace for the past few months. And I honestly don't like creating videos when I'm not feeling good. I can't fake good energy, so like I'd rather not project my negative shit onto you guys. So when I'm going through like a weird spaces, I just tend not to create because I like to create from a place that's genuine, and I don't want to like fake good energy on the camera if I know that things are not going well. So yeah, that's why your girl has not been creating content, and I'm learning how to like just alleviate myself of the pressure of creating, and just creating when I know that it would be good and enjoyable, not just for the sake of putting shit out there. So yeah, that's why. I'm sorry if you've missed me. I miss y'all too, but I'm back now, and I hope that I can create as much as I have the mental and physical capacity to during this time. So I'm not going to promise you videos every week, but I'm going to try and post as much as I can. Okay, enough chit chat, let's get right into the Q&A. So the first question was, what's been keeping you busy during lockdown? I've been sleeping and sleeping and sleeping. No, I'm joking, but I'm kind of not. I have been sleeping a lot just because I was really burnt out. I had a really tough year, you guys, and I needed to rest and recuperate because yeah, it was just a lot. So I've been using this time to rest and meditate, and also just spend time with my family, watch series. Lately I've been doing schoolwork because I kind of have to. I was avoiding it for a very long time, but it eventually came to a point where I actually had to open a book and pick up a pen, so I've been doing that too. But for the most part, just taking it easy, and like I kind of felt the pressure to be creating because I'm like, I'm at home doing nothing, but I'm just like, I'm not doing well up here, like I don't have the strength to. So I had to just take care of my mind, to be honest. Like, I've really just been taking care of my mind and my heart, and so that's been my vibe. Also, I'm learning a new language. I'm learning German because I used to speak German as a kid. My dad had a job in Germany, so I lived there for like 2 years, and so I kind of want to rediscover that language because it's somewhere in here. I was fluent in German. I went to like my preschool there. Fluent, it's somewhere in here, so I'm trying to get it out. I don't know how, but like apparently, which makes sense. Like, your brain can't forget things. Like, once you learn a language, you'll always know it. And so even though I might not really be able to speak it right now, I know that if I was to learn it, I could like unlock that part of my brain, if that makes sense. Okay, somebody else asked me a really good question. They asked, how should I forget about dating and just focus on myself when there's so much distraction out there? First of all, I suggest you go watch Relationship Goals by Pastor Mike Todd. He talks about singleness. It's so good. It's actually such a good series. Go watch that. A lot of my theory, or like my understanding of relationships, has been built upon the foundation of that sermon series. But basically, like, singleness, you need to look at it as a gift. It's not a punishment. Being single is not a punishment, nor is it a disease. You're fine. If you're single, you're okay, sis. But I think just like using that time and like discovering about yourself and learning about yourself, growing as an individual, doing things that you might not have time to do when you're in a relationship. Because can I be honest, being in a relationship takes time. Because obviously when you're dating somebody, you're gonna want to be with them like all the time, you know, so more time with them means less time for you. But when you're alone, you have all this time and all this energy that you can just divert into yourself and kind of just like learn about yourself and grow as an individual. Like, I don't know, I always see being single at the time to heal and just deal with things that you haven't been dealing with and things that you need to take care of. Like, no one's perfect. We all have things going on inside our hearts, and we need to heal those things on our own. How I see it is when I'm alone, I'm literally giving all my attention to God, and I'm like, Lord, it's just you and me, and I need you to help me to heal from these things. I need you to love me through this process, and he will. And through that, you can become a stronger, independent woman. And when you do meet somebody, you're dating out of love, not out of need for validation. And you're dating out of genuine, like, yeah, you're just not dating because you need somebody so you don't feel lonely. You know, dating is not supposed to be a quick fix for loneliness, lack of validation and things like that. That's not why relationships are there. Relationships are there so you can empower each other and grow together, but not so that you can hide in it. A lot of people like to hide in their relationships, hiding from things about themselves they don't want to confront. And yeah, like, people are so afraid of being alone, but it's nothing to be afraid of. It's something beautiful, and you need to take full advantage of it. I just wanted to let you know that you are one of the nicest people I've met. Excuse me while I cry. I'm kidding. That's pretty sweet. Thank you for saying that. You guys, like, I don't care. You can compliment me about my looks, like, yeah, whatever. But when you compliment me on my heart and like my character, I will cry, you guys. That's so sweet. Thank you for like beautiful comment. Who would your style inspo? Well, I have a lot. Like, yeah, I have a lot. I just kind of like street style. And there is a YouTuber that I really like. Her name is Katia Milan. She's from Australia, and she's so cool. Like, I love her vibe and her style. It's just cute. Really like bohemian, but also like super edgy. I don't know how to describe it, but I'll insert pictures of like Katia Milan, and you'll see the kind of vibe that I try to go for. What's your favorite book? I have a lot, but currently this is a really good book that I'm reading at the moment. It's called The Road Less Traveled by M. Scott Peck. It's about like spiritual growth and balance and like accountability. It calls me out a lot, but that means it's a really good book. It makes me like question myself as a human and how I react to things, how I don't react. Good book. It's really old though. I think it's from the 70s if I'm being honest. When was this published? Let's see. Yeah, 1978. It's a very old book, but it's good. Next question. Okay, somebody asked me, what was your experience like in an interracial relationship? A lot of people ask me this. I think it's kind of weird. I just don't know why people ask me this. Like, I know I date like white guys, but I'm not the spokesperson for black girls in interracial relationships. But basically, like, it was fine. If you date the right person, then you'll have a good relationship, I guess. Some white men are very problematic. And just because a guy dates black girls doesn't mean he's not racist. Let me just tell you that. But for the most part, it was a good experience because I had a partner who was very willing to learn and unlearn as well. Somebody who wasn't ignorant. So I think it comes down to character. If you date a good character, a person with a good character, then you should be good. But like, I'm just saying, some white guys are really weird and they fetishize black women, and they're not really attracted to you as a person, as a full human being, but because you're a pretty black girl or whatever they like to say, and having a pretty black girl around their arm is like fashionable. So yeah, it could go both ways, you guys. But it wasn't like better than dating a person of color. It was just different. Not good different, not bad different, just different. Another question. I think I want to answer one more or two more. It's still got time. How do you shoot your shot if you're shy? Just do it, sis. I did it this year and it turned out great. Unfortunately, the guy that I shooted my shot with, or shot my shot, the guy that he went back to America because of Corona. He was an exchange student and it was really upsetting, but we had a good date and it was so nice. And I had a crush on him in class. I just kept on looking at him until he noticed me. Then he started looking at me, and then one day I just like got the courage somewhere and I asked him out after class. And I was like, hey, do you want to hang out? And then he was like, yeah, sure. And then he took my number and he arranged the date. So try to get his attention first, which is what I did. Like I just like little eye contacts in class, and then once you have his attention, then like just go for it. Don't be afraid of rejection. You have nothing to lose. You really don't have anything to lose. Think about it. Like, what if he just doesn't respond to your DM, and then what? Like, it's not the end of the world, and it doesn't mean anything about you as a person if he doesn't want to go out with you. So I just think you should do it. Just do it. Like a couple of his photos first, get his attention, and then like a few days later, if he hasn't slid into your DMs by now, then you can just do your thing, you know. Don't be so afraid of rejection. The fear of rejection will hold you back from a lot of things in life, and I feel like sliding into DMs is much easier than like going up to someone in person. So just do it, bro. Like, he's probably not even that cute. There's probably like so many other cuter guys. If he doesn't respond to you, girl, he's definitely not the cutest guy out there. Just go on to the next. And then also just don't do too much. Like, once you do your parts, let him do the rest. Like with the guy that I went out with, I was like, okay, I asked you, but now you're gonna take my number and you're gonna arrange a day and everything. Like, you do the rest of the hard work. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end it there. I don't want to make my video too long because you guys don't even watch this whole thing. I promise you, like, I'm probably only talking to 5 people right now because people don't watch my videos to the end. You guys know I see these things, hey? I see the stats. You niggas don't watch my full video, but it's fine. It's okay. I'm not bad. I'm not. I am literally just joking, you guys. I know people do watch my videos, and I appreciate you if you're still watching this. Thank you. I'm gonna end it here. I hope that was nice and fun and lighthearted. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah. Bye. That was a very bad end. No, let me try that again. Thank you for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. And if you have any suggestions on what you want to see, just let me know in the comments. And I'll see you soon.